Alright, so then I've got log base 3 of 27 using that change of base formula. That means that I'm going to have log of 27 divided by log of 3. Plugging that into a calculator, I would get 3. Or again, you could have just used 3 to the what equals 27. 3 times 3 times 3 gives me that 27. So you should see that that also checks out there. Alright. Log base 81 of 27 can be rewritten as log of 27 divided by log of 81. Typing that into a calculator, we should see that we get 0.75, which hopefully we know that as a fraction is 3/4. Alright, and then finally I've got log base 5 of 36. Should give me now log of 36 divided by log of 5. Typing this into a calculator, we see that we get a freaking ugly decimal, which is 2.2266, which is gross. But you know what? It's a number. It'll be fine. Alright. And that's about it. And then finally, we just need to change from one base to another. It says, please write the following logarithms in base 6. We need to round any decimals to 4 decimal places. When I say round to 4 decimal places, I mean that at the end. Alright? At the very, very end, round your answer. But until then, if you need to, please use that store button on your calculator. That would be fantastic. Alright, so the first thing that I need to do is I need to use this change of base formula, just like we did on problem 3. So I've got log base 243 divided by log of 3. Alright, and I type that in, and I should get 5. Alright, but it says that I need to change my base to 6, which means that I've got log base 6 of something should also equal this 5 that I just got. Alright, so how the heck do I figure that out? Well, I would have to change that probably into an exponential. So again, changing that to an exponential, my bases should be the same. That exponent should now be a 5, should equal that question mark that I've got. Typing that into a calculator, that 6 to the 5th should give me 7,776. Alright, so then rewriting this as a logarithm should give me log base 6 now of that 7,776. It should be equal to that log base 3 of 243 that we started with. Alright. Fun times. Alright. The next one, I've got log base 5 of 15 that I need to change to base 6. So again, the first thing I'm going to do is use that change of base formula because we're trying to change the base anyway. So I should start with that change of base formula. So I've got log of 15 divided by log of 5. I type that into my calculator and I get 1.6826 yada 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 yada. Store that in your calculator with the stow button. Forget if your guys' calculators have the arrow here or the arrow after, but you know, I think it's before. Alright, and then now I need to say, okay, I need to change this to base 6, so I know I've got log base 6 of something. It's also equal to that 1.6826 yada 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 yada. Alright, so I'm going to change that to an exponential to try to figure out what the heck that is. So I've got now my base of 6 to that 1.6826 yada 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 yada, whatever we stored that as. We should have stored it as the entire decimal. Equals whatever the heck that is. So I get my question mark is approximately, what, 20.3855. Alright, and since that is my final answer, I can actually, round that to 4 decimal places. So I know that I should have log base 6 of 20.385 should be approximately, did not quite make that squiggly enough for my liking, approximately that log base 5 of 15 that I started with. And with that, I believe we're done. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you later.